Hey there, let's talk about the most important meal of the day, breakfast. For so many families, that first meal often comes from a colorful box in the cereal aisle. It's quick, it's easy, and let's be honest, kids love it. But here's something you should know. Many of the cereals that shout the loudest from the shelves, especially the ones with cartoons and crazy colors, have actually gotten less healthy over the years. It's a real bummer, but it's true. Recent studies have shown that some of these popular choices are packing in more sugar, salt, and fat than they used to, while dialing back on the good stuff like protein and fiber that keeps us full and focused. Think about it this way. That super sugary cereal your child begs for might give them a quick burst of energy, but it often leads to a sugar crash just a little while later. A single serving of some of these kid-focused cereals can have almost 3 teaspoons of sugar. That's a huge amount. Nearly half of what experts say a child should have in an entire day. It's like starting the morning with a dessert, which isn't the best way to get ready for a busy day of learning at school or playing with friends. The flashy boxes and fun shapes are designed to grab your attention, but what's inside isn't always giving your family the wholesome start they truly need. It's not just about what's being added, but also what's missing. A truly great breakfast should have staying power, and that comes from nutrients like fiber and protein. These are the things that help you feel satisfied and prevent you from running to the pantry for a snack an hour after you've eaten. Unfortunately, many of the cereals marketed to our little ones are low in these important ingredients. They are often made with refined grains instead of whole grains, which means much of the natural fiber has been stripped away. So, while they might be tasty, they aren't working very hard to keep those little tummies full and those growing brains powered up for the day ahead. The goal isn't to make you feel bad about your choices. Not at all. Life is busy, and we all need simple solutions. My mission is to empower you with a little bit of know-how so you can navigate that cereal aisle like a pro. It's about understanding that the front of the box is all about marketing, but the real story is on the nutrition label on the side. We just need to learn how to read it and what to look for. By making a few small tweaks, you can make sure that quick and easy breakfast is also a super nutritious one that sets everyone up for a fantastic day. It's totally doable. So, why do we even make such a big deal about breakfast? Well, think of your body like a car. After a long night of sleep, your fuel tank is on empty. Breakfast is the fuel that gets your engine started and ready to roll. For kids, this is extra important. A good breakfast helps wake up their brains, giving them the energy they need to pay attention in class, solve math problems, and remember what they're learning. When they have a balanced meal in their bellies, they are less likely to feel tired or distracted before lunchtime. It's the secret weapon for a successful school day. And it's not just for the kids, it's for us grown-ups too. How many times have you tried to get through a busy morning feeling groggy and unfocused? A nutritious breakfast can change that completely. It helps improve concentration and productivity, whether you're at the office, working from home, or running a household. It also helps keep you feeling full and satisfied, which means you're less likely to reach for unhealthy snacks mid-morning. When you start your day with good fuel, you're setting a positive tone for your mood and your energy levels that can last for hours. It's a simple act of self-care that makes a huge difference. A balanced breakfast also plays a big role in maintaining a healthy weight for the whole family. When you eat a meal that contains fiber and protein, it helps regulate your appetite throughout the day. People who eat a good breakfast are often less likely to overeat later on. Skipping breakfast can sometimes trick your body into feeling extra hungry, which can lead to making less healthy choices at lunch or dinner. By making sure everyone in the family has something wholesome in the morning, you're helping to build healthy habits that can last a lifetime. It's all about creating that steady, reliable energy. Ultimately, breakfast is more than just food. It's a moment to connect. Even on the busiest weekday mornings, sitting down for 5 minutes to share a bowl of cereal can be a wonderful family ritual. It's a time to check in, talk about the day ahead, and start things off on a positive note. Making that meal a healthy one shows your kids that you care about their well-being and teaches them the importance of nourishing their bodies. So, let's make that quick, easy breakfast a powerhouse of nutrition that fuels both body and soul. Alright, it's time to put on your detective hat. When you're in the grocery store, don't let those flashy cereal boxes fool you. The real clues to a healthy choice are hiding on the nutrition facts panel and the ingredient list, usually on the side or back of the box. Your first mission is to look at the very first ingredient. You want to see the words whole grain, like whole wheat, whole grain oats, or brown rice. If the first ingredient is just wheat flour, corn, or rice, it means the grain has been processed and has lost a lot of its natural fiber and nutrients. Finding that whole grain at the top of the list is your #1 sign of a good pick. Next up, let's investigate the sugar content. This one is super important. On the nutrition label, look for the line that says added sugars. This tells you how much sugar was put in during processing, not the natural sugar from fruit or milk. Here's a simple rule of thumb. Try to find a cereal with less than 6 grams of added sugar per serving. Some of the sweetest kids' cereals can have 12, 15, or even more grams of sugar. Choosing one with 6 grams or less makes a huge difference in cutting down on that morning sugar rush and setting your kids up for a more stable, energetic day. Now let's talk about fiber. Fiber is your friend. It's what helps keep you full and is great for your digestive system. While you're looking at that nutrition label, scan down to find the dietary fiber line. A good goal is to look for a cereal that has at least 3 grams of fiber per serving. More is even better. High-fiber cereals, often made from bran, oats, or shredded wheat, provide that long-lasting energy that prevents the mid-morning munchies. It's a simple number to look for that can make a big impact on how full and satisfied your family feels after breakfast. Finally, don't forget about serving sizes. This is a sneaky one. The nutrition information is based on a specific serving size listed at the very top of the label, which is often much smaller than what most of us actually pour into our bowls. A serving might be 1 cup or sometimes even just 3/4 of a cup. It's a great idea to measure out the serving size at home a few times just to see what it looks like. This way, you'll have a realistic idea of how many calories, how much sugar, and how much fiber you're actually eating. Being mindful of portions is a key part of making a healthy choice. So, you've picked out a healthier, low-sugar, whole-grain cereal. That's awesome. Now for the fun part, let's make it delish. One of the easiest and tastiest ways to boost the nutrition in your breakfast bowl is by adding fresh or frozen fruit. A handful of blueberries adds antioxidants, sliced bananas provide potassium, and chopped strawberries give you a great dose of vitamin C. Fruit adds natural sweetness without any of the added sugars, so you won't even miss the super sugary cereals. It also adds more fiber, which helps keep you feeling full longer. Let your kids pick their favorite fruit to add. It makes them a part of the healthy making process. Another brilliant trick is to do a little half and half mix. Do your kids have a favorite sugary cereal they just don't want to give up? No problem, you don't have to ban it completely. Try mixing it half and half with a healthier high-fiber cereal. For example, mix their favorite chocolate puffs with a simple oat square or bran flake cereal. They still get the taste they love, but you've automatically cut the sugar per serving in half while boosting the fiber and whole grains. It's a win-win compromise that helps slowly transition their taste buds toward less sweet options. Over time, you can even change the ratio to include more of the healthier cereal. Don't forget about the liquid you use. What you pour over your cereal matters too. Low-fat milk is a fantastic choice because it adds a powerful punch of protein, calcium, and vitamin D, which are all essential for building strong bones and muscles. If your family prefers non-dairy options, unsweetened soy milk is a great alternative as it also contains a good amount of protein. Unsweetened almond or oat milk are also good choices. Just be sure to check the label to make sure they don't have a lot of added sugar. The right milk or milk alternative can turn a simple bowl of cereal into a more complete and balanced meal. Making breakfast a team effort is the best way to get everyone on board. Take your kids to the store with you and let them be the cereal detectives, looking for whole grains and checking sugar levels. Let them help wash the fruit or mix the cereals at home. When kids are involved in making their food, they are much more excited to eat it. By working together, you can find a breakfast that is not only quick and easy but also incredibly tasty and good for you. A great breakfast helps everyone start the day feeling strong, energized, and ready for whatever comes their way. How great is that?